So this was the first house that we went to view. It was on quite a busy road. It's on the market for 150,000 in the West Midlands. It's double bay fronted and this is the front lawn. Now heading on in, you've got the stairs on the left and then 2 reception rooms on the right. So previously this house was rented out as 4 separate bedrooms as a HMO. So each bedroom had a lock on and each room has its own bathroom and kitchen area. So this is the bay window. Looking at the room from this angle, it needs a lot of work. It's very old in here. And then heading into what would have been the kitchenette area for that bedroom. So it needs a bit of a clean up, obviously, a bit dirty in there. And then this would be their bathroom. Kind of gross, so don't look at that too much. Let's head out into the next room. So this would be the second bedroom or a reception room if you were to rent it out just as a family, like single let. And this is there were some holes in the wall there, that was weird. This is the kitchenette for that bedroom. So if you were going to do a single let, which Matt and I were probably going to do, it's not got a great kitchen area. And this is the main bathroom. And you've also got the back door to the garden. So heading back into this room, show you the garden a little bit more, and then let's head upstairs to the bedrooms. So upstairs there are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. This is the first one. You've got a shower behind the door. It needs completely stripping and redoing. But each of these bedrooms have their own bathroom. So this is the first room, and then the second room Matt had to unlock. And this is probably the biggest room of the house. You've got the bay window at the front, and the kitchenette in this room was actually around this corner, which was interesting. The bathroom for this bedroom is just outside to the left, just in here. Now let's head to the next viewing. So we were just driving. This is the street the next house is on. It's a 3-bedroom terrace, which was smaller than the one that we just showed you. A lot quieter of a street as well. So we actually couldn't get in for a while, so that was a bit awkward, but we finally managed to get in. This house was also a cannabis farm, so you'll notice lots of ventilation holes throughout all the rooms. So it could be a 4-bedroom HMO as well, or a single let. So this is the first room downstairs. This could also be your living or dining room if you were to do a single let or live here. So got an understair cupboard. This would be the main reception room. As you can see, it needs completely stripping, new plastering, new carpets. This was one of the holes for the cannabis when they were growing it in here. And the agent showing us around was actually an ex-police officer, so he was telling us lots of funny stories. Here's the kitchen, quite wide, and the ceiling is also falling down, so that would need to be looked at. And then the back door at the back of the kitchen leads out to the garden. So let's head up to the bedrooms and show you the 3 bedrooms up there. As you can see, the stairs are in the corner of the room. Let's head up. First up on the right, we have the biggest room. So this is the main bedroom, another hole up there. And in the corner is a walk-in wardrobe, or basically a cupboard actually, but you can definitely walk in there. Now to the next bedrooms, got a long corridor. Here's bedroom 2. You've got a nice big window looking out to the garden from this room. And then bedroom 3 is the one at the end. This is the smallest bedroom out of all of them up here, and not as big of a window. But yeah, that's all the bedrooms. Very interesting, this house. We do have a similar property to this with pretty much the same layout. So yeah, and you could also actually see the cannabis leaves on the floor still in the living room. Took a little video to show you guys.
Okay, so we've taken a look around these potential new investments, and we'll share more of our thoughts on that later in the video. Now we're going to go show you 2 of our current investment properties, ones that we've recently completed the refurb on over the last couple of years, and we haven't actually had a chance to revisit them since. The first one was quite an ongoing project. We had a few problems with it, but now we're really pleased with the finished product. Tenants are super happy. We went to meet them. So yeah, we'll roll that now and you can take a look around.
Alright, let me show you through. So this is the house from the outside. We painted it white. It used to be a horrible yellow colour, transformed that. Now we'll start the inside tour in the kitchen. This had very old dated units. We stripped those out, fixed some damp problems to the left, and then also fitted nice, clean, modern grey kitchen units with a white worktop and neutral tile effect on the floor. 2 reception rooms at the front, both with bay windows. Again, we've gone for the grey carpet, neutral tones throughout, but really pleased with the finish, especially the doors. This room, if you remember from the old vlogs, we had a big ceiling problem. We had contractors that actually pulled it down by mistake. We had to get that fixed. That's a funny story. Now we'll head upstairs. The staircase was always one of my favourite features in this property. I feel like it adds a lot of character being wider. Now upstairs is where the major changes happen. So this used to be just a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom property. This is bedroom 3 that we're looking at now. So as we head into the bathroom, this is the primary bathroom, the original one. It used to have a standing shower over where the sink is. It was quite dated, so we changed that up. We wanted to include a bath as we thought this could be a great kids' bedroom. So we've got the nice grey tiles and the shower over the bath. Here's a quick look through the back and at the back garden as well, which we completely cleared and then put some nice gravel down. Now this is where the major changes were. So the stud wall over on the right here in this bedroom, this is the principal room. This is now the addition of the ensuite. So through these sliding doors is where we actually installed a completely new shower room. Now one of the reasons we did this is to make sure every single room had its own bathroom, a shower and a toilet and a sink. This is going to be really ideal if we decide to go down the room by room let in the future. But also previously, you had to go through bedroom 3 to utilise the only bathroom upstairs. So that really wasn't ideal. So we bought this home at a good price because it had that problem. And then we came up with this solution to fix it. So here's another look at the shower room. This is bedroom 2. So you can see each one has its own private space. It's a lot nicer way of doing things.
Next up, this is another project that we recently completed, another property we own. This was a few years ago, though, that this was finished, and we actually produced quite a few vlogs on the entire process of this, including the financing process. Now, that was on our other channel, which is now called The Luxury Home Show. That used to be just called Matt and Summer. So we'll link those videos above if you want to check out more of the process of the refurb on this property. But now we'll take you for a look around. We'll share an insight into some of the problems we're currently having with this home, particularly the damp. We have a few damp issues that need attention. We'll show you that now.
All right, here we go. Let's take a closer inspection at this damp problem. So as soon as the tenants let us know about this, we were straight around there needing to get this sorted ASAP. As you can see here on the damp meter, we have very high readings, and this is quite recently after the refurbishment. You can see our nice new tiles there. So we're going to take care of this. We're going to find the problem. I'll keep you posted.
Lastly, after viewing quite a few terrace properties of the Victorian era, previous century homes, we're now going to go check out a brand new property. So we're considering a few options, and a brand new property is on the cards for us to buy as our next investment property. So we'll show you around now. Another option we've been considering is to purchase a brand new property like this one that we're currently in now. We'll roll the tour after this little segment, and the reason for that, a couple of ones. Firstly, because of how busy we are now, how much we're traveling outside of the UK, we're not sure whether we're going to take on a full investment project where a big refurbishment is required. We've got to that point now where we're more just wanting to put money into property as like a storehold of wealth and, you know, have the rental income, the capital appreciation over a long period of time. Yes, with a new build, you're not necessarily making money right away. You're not increasing the value to a point where you can refinance it straight away. That is definitely true. And so if you're wanting property investment to be your sole strategy without other income streams, then you may be better to go down a route of trying to buy a property where you can add value straight away, buy something that's older, you know, improve it by changing the kitchen, bathroom, decorating, improving the value like that, so then you can refinance to pull some of that money out to then reinvest. We've gone into that stuff more in previous videos if you've been watching us for a while, but there's a couple of schemes on with the developments as well. You know, an example might be they'll contribute an extra 5% towards your deposit. So although the net yield doesn't change for that respect, the actual return on your capital employed, the ROI, can then go up because you're putting less money in, you're putting less capital in at the very start. I hope that makes sense. I can answer some questions in the comments. This is a nice house, so we're looking at 2 or 3 bedroom new build starter homes. that are in great locations where they're planning to build schools. There's up and coming things in the area, plenty of job opportunities, great outdoor space. You know, we're thinking of like long term here, holding these for a long term and just trying to keep building up. So yeah, it's another thing we're looking at, so we thought we'd share it with you. We'll obviously let you know what we do decide to go for, but I'll roll the tour of this place now.
Let's take a look around. So this home is in the Midlands and it is a 2-bedroom semi-detached property that would rent out for around £1,100 per month. So what I liked is that there's a separate door here from the very front entrance. You're not walking directly into the lounge. This is the show home, fully furnished. It really gives you an idea of what it can look like. There's a few optional extras throughout this home that I noticed, such as the kitchen upgrade, which we'll see in a moment. So this is your main living space with the TV point and sockets behind. On the right is a WC, left a storage. I'll show you them in a moment. This is the kitchen. This is the gold upgrade kitchen, which from the original one is around £3,700 additionally, and it includes built-in appliances, fridge, freezer, washing machine, slimline dishwasher. Here's a look inside the washing machine here. I believe that the appliances are Zanussi. There's also options to change the colours, like if you're not familiar with new builds, you can basically spec it out how you want. You can change the units, you can change the worktops, change the tiling, change the flooring, or really create it to how you want it to. And of course, if you want, you can just get it basic and then change these things yourself. So this is the downstairs toilet. So it's got the downstairs toilet here and then the main upstairs bathroom. Now over on the right is a storage cupboard, which I thought was pretty decent, to be fair. Like the fact that you have all of that storage there. You've certainly got space for hoovers, boxes, suitcases, all that normal stuff that people have. And another look at the lounge area. So it's definitely a fairly small starter-ish home, but a potential great rental property with very minimal maintenance. All right, let's head upstairs and check out these bedrooms. We'll go into the main bathroom first, which is opposite. As you can see, it's got the tiling throughout, nice finish. Can't really fault it, especially for renting out, pretty nice. You've got a shower over the bath here, and then I think these tiles are an upgrade as well. On the normal one, they might just do the tiles around the bath, and then actually around the rest of the room might just be like white wall. Then as we go into the first bedroom, so the 2 bedrooms are a very similar size. One thing I did like is that they both had the built-in wardrobe solution over there. And this room also had a big storage cupboard, which again could be used for like boxes and suitcases and whatnot. The house is completely freehold. There's no estate charges on this particular development. So if you're new to property, freehold means you own the home and also the land beneath it. Comparing that to, say, a leasehold apartment where you own the apartment but not the land beneath it, and you usually pay a ground rent charge. Now, I'll give you a chat about my final thoughts.
All right, so we've looked at quite a few different investment options in this video. We started off with some auction properties that were in really poor state. There's obviously the opportunity to add value there, but a lot of work involved. And all the way to the end of the video where we're now in a new build. So a diverse amount of options there, and we're gonna let you know in the next few weeks what we go for. We are planning on purchasing at least one whilst we're here, so we'll then do the full tour, show you guys that, talk about it, talk about the figures some more as well. And you'll also note in this video we had a visit to our other investment properties that we finished last year. Just maintenance, like even though we travel a lot, it's always a good idea that we visit them ourselves, like at least once a year, to check in with the tenants, make sure they're happy, listen to any problems, get them fixed. Happy tenant is obviously the best tenant. It's always good to keep them that way. And then we have a managing agent in place normally there. So yeah, I hope you got some value out of this video. Let us know what your favorite property was. If you were buying, what would you consider? Or if you know of any great deals out there, you can always send them through to our inbox.
I think as well at the moment we're not looking potentially for the best deal because as we're traveling a bit more, you know, the new builds we've never considered before because maybe they're not the best return on investment, but also there are some benefits in terms of, you know, there's no work to be done.
It's time and convenience.
Yeah.
And as we're busy with other things. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Drop us a like if you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. We've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, so I'm sure there'll be another vlog out soon.
Bye.